नमस्ते बेटियों, खुश रहिए। I JV Muskan Kumari from the Department of Science and Technology, and I'm in the Faculty of Education and Ufology, and I'm working here as an assistant professor in JVWU University. So it's well known to all of you that you all are the students of BTech 6 semesters, and your course name is here Basic Introduction regarding your data, big data, and Hadoop also. Isn't it in which you have to learn the basic concepts regarding these two? And I have made many sessions regarding your this course, and today's your session is which I will discuss with you the basic data mining and their introduction, isn't it? And just in previous, I have discussed the data mining and searching session, and now today this session will be discussed with you data mining and indexing. So I just want to share the my files to make you easily understand me. So here is the file. Okay, here is the file who will help you to better understand these things. So, what is the data mining and indexing? What is data mining? It is well known to you because I have just discussed in the previous sections that what data mining is the process which helps to convert the raw fact of vast amount of data into the original and essential form of the data it means you have a large vast amount of data on that data is known as the training data. Over that you are performing some operations and remove all unwanted data and getting only the relevant informations from that ones. Clear? So that is known as the data mining process. And indexing is well known to all of you that we are using the indexing tool basically for optimizing the performance of the database or where all the data is stored. Clear? So indexing is the way which is used to optimize the performance of the database by minimizing the number of disk accesses required when a query is processed. Now you think what is this? Maybe I'm again repeating that indexing is the way to optimize and performance of a database by minimizing the number of days required when query is processed, and it is a data structure technique which is used to quickly locate and access the data in the database, and indexes are created using few database columns. Clear now what is the basic role of indexing is used to optimize the your performance and also minimize the number of the disks and created the by using the quickly located we are using this and access data in the database. Now index are created using few database columns that's name is here. First column in the search key and contains a copy of primary key. Search key contains the copy of primary key or candidate key of the table. The value are stored can be sorted order so that the corresponding data can be accessed quickly and not one thing you should know that the data may or may not be stored in a sorted order. The second column is data references or the pointer which contains a set of pointers holding the address of the disk block where the participant where the particular key value can be found. So you are seeing here that there are two things. First is the searching key to whom you can say that it will contain the primary key and the candidate key. And next is the data references. Data references is the same. Where data is allocated, their addresses is related to other references. Okay? So here what value will be stored in sorted order so that the corresponding data can be accessed quickly. Suppose if all the data are in the sorted order, so you can easily get the data, isn't it, fastly? But if the data are stored in unsorted form, hard to get out the important and reliable data from that large amount of the data. Clear? So, and data references is what? Data reference or pointer is a single word which contains the set of the pointer that holds the address of the disk block where data is associated, and particular key value also can be found. Okay, so now the indexing has the various attributes. That index has various attributes like what? First is the access time. Second, third one is insertion time. Fourth one is deletion time. Fifth one is space overhead. Now, if we talk about the access time, this refers to the type of access, such as value-based search range access. Isn't it? It means what? Access type means what? This will only refers to the type of the accessing. What is the type of accessing that data? Such as, are you accessing the data by using the value-based search or the range-based access? Okay, now the access time. It refers to the time needed to find out the particular data, elements, or the state of the data. Now come to the insertion time. Please refers to the time taken find out the appropriate space and insert a new data. Deletion time. This time is taken to find the items and delete it, as well as updated and index instructions. Clear? Now space overhead. What is the space overhead? It refers to the additional space required by the index. So this is all view of your data mining and indexing. Basically here the concepts of the indexing, in which data mining, and I have already discussed with you the data mining, and today I have also discussed the indexing. So now again, if we talk about the more about indexing, what is the importance of indexing? Then we can also say that what index is the specific structures that organize the references to your data, and that makes it easier to look up that data. And whenever you are trying to retrieve that data, using the indexing or index number, it is very easy to retrieving that data from your database with less amount of time and working very fastly, isn't it? So when accessing data, and Postgres will either use some form of an index if it exists, or in the sequential scan. Okay. So basically, the what advantages of the this ones is adding an index to a column will allow you to query based in the column faster, and also indices like a primary key index and unique index helps to avoid duplicate raw data. Also, disadvantages is what they decrease the performance on the DML commands whenever you are lagging the DML commands, which is the database commands. Okay, and they take up the spaces. This increase the number of fields used and the length of the data also. And whenever the whole data having the index is to speed up search query by essentially cutting down the number of records and rows in a table that need to be examined, isn't it? So these all are basically the importance of your indexing, and here we have already discussed your weight-based indexing or data mining indexing, importance of indexing. Clear? So I hope this session is very informative for you, and you have no any problems in this session. I think so, but in case if you have any problem regarding this session and the previous session, then please do comments in the comment section box and give your query, and I will check your query, and I will try to resolve that query with an appropriate and informative sessions in the next session whenever I will take, isn't it? So please read this session also from the different standard books and the sites also. Please refer that all one. And there might be many questions will arises with this one's indexing, because indexing is a very important part in any subjects, like if you are picking your the database management system, in that indexing is also important. And if you are talking about here in your course, then here indexing is also important, because this all the operations are always performing on your database, isn't it? What we are calling here the data mining is basically done on the bunch of the data, and that bunch of data is retrieved from where, that is on the database, isn't it? So this all is correlated with each other. So please do understand these all the things, and uh, try to make it an easier way to understand it with an example, and make some diagrammatic uh, lines through which you can easily understand these all the things. Okay, so and be prepared for the next sessions, and in next session I will give you the next more information.